Hi everyone, welcome to Pound Zero. My name is Amelia and this is my weight loss journey. Now, I know it's been almost a week since, well, it's really over a week. No, right on a week since I posted my last video, and I said my last week's video was going to be late, and it didn't happen at all. What can I say? The trip to Queensland was absolutely marvellous. The weather was so warm and so nice. I was walking around in t-shirts, and it was coming back to chilly old Canberra was quite a culture shock, to say the least. So my husband and his friends and I did the City2South fun run, which is like the City2Surf fun run, but the Brisbane version. The difference is between there were a lot less people for City2South, which was a mild surprise, actually, given that Brisbane is such a big city. Although, in true honesty, they actually also put on a 5-kilometre fun run at the same time, which is something City2Surf doesn't do. They only have the 14k. For City2South, we did the 14k, and it was quite nice because they had all the entertainment along the route as well. What can I say? And it was warm and it was beautiful, and the end of the race atmosphere was very much more relaxed than the City2Surf one. There's a lot going on at City2Surf, and you kind of finish and then there's a pub and there's all the tents. City2South, it was more of a square shape, so everyone kind of did their own thing, and it was very, very chill. And of course we got some Chobani yogurt at the end for free, which was nice, and we got a t-shirt with City2South. We've never had that with City2Surf. I'm not sure whether this is a new adopted thing or like people getting more bang for their buck, I guess, or maybe it's just the fact that it is such low numbers that they can kind of afford to do that little bit extra, maybe, who knows. But of course at the end you do get your lovely little medal, so of course we have those, and my nails are naked too at the moment. It's I was feeling they're getting a little damaged, so I just give them a bit of a break. So that's fun. It's actually quite a weighty little medal too. So when it's on the back, I should say, show the back. It's actually got, you know, Brisbane, Queensland, and the date, which is the date we ran, obviously, or walked, which was the majority of it, which is great. And it wasn't too difficult either. Like, they do close down or reopen. No, they closed the roads to do the run, and then they reopen, and you've just got to stay ahead of the roads reopening. But it was fairly simple enough. Highlight reel is going to be at the end of this video. Good times, lots of fun. It was a bit of fun. Where we stayed when we went to Brisbane was actually a friend's house, but he had literally moved in the day before we arrived. So he was actually still moving into the house while we were there. And of course we lent him a hand, as you do. But this means my diet was actually pretty atrocious for the time I was away. It was a lot of takeaway, a lot of food. We did try new things. We did go down to South Bank for lunch the day of the race, and that was just kind of just to keep walking, keep moving, so things didn't seize up too badly. They've got a whole bunch of different kind of takeaway food up there, which we tried. I did try to be conscientious when I could, but you know, when you're faced with, you know, meat and chips and your choices of meat, I'm not going to starve for the diet. So that said, I did come back having put on 2.5 kilos. Most of that has come back off over the time I've been home, as I have again been quite conscientious about what I've been eating, while not going too large, noting that it was also my birthday this week, and that means eating things that I probably shouldn't. Just don't make it a regular thing. And of course it's going to happen all again at the end of the month because it's my husband's birthday. It all happens all at once. It's all good times. Moving forward, I think, from this point. So knowing that I've already shared that I've put on 2.5 kilos over the course of a weekend in which I did also walk 14 kilometers. There's a lot of hills too, which surprised me quite a bit. And this, bless his little cotton socks, this guy who was almost at the top of the hill, but he wasn't quite, telling everyone it was all downhill. There was still a lot of uphill. But trust me, when the downhill came, it was a little too much downhill. Surprisingly, it was quite steep. You can't go down, and when your legs are already turning to jelly, it was a different experience. But I digress, noting that I did put on 2.5 kilos over the course of the week. Let's get on the scales. So you can hear, okay, well that's working. So for some reason, my laptop has decided to have a complete hissy fit. So you're getting me from a completely different perspective. Here's a broader view of my study, which is currently housing a whole bunch of stuff from other rooms as we're going through and kind of painting each room. It's a bit of a mess, always. Week 22. All my notes are gone. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, so what was I saying? Week 22 weigh-in. So to recap, when I started my journey in January 2017, I weighed in at 120 kilos or 264.5 pounds. Last week, I think I weighed in at, what did I weigh? Last week I weighed in at 110 kilos. I'm getting used to this. The camera's in a completely different spot. So it was 110 kilos or 242.5 pounds. This week, after going away and putting on 2.5 kilos in the space of 4 days, and then working very hard to try and get that down as quickly as possible again, I weighed in at 100. Oh, I haven't converted this. It was my converter. Why is my laptop still having shit? I don't know. Here we go. Okay, so get that little converter going. This week I weighed in at 110.5 kilos, which comes to 243.6 pounds. So in terms of weight loss, there was none. It went up, but only by 0.5 kilo. And considering how poorly I ate, I'm not surprised. I am a little surprised at how quickly it's come off though. Like I have been quite conscientious about what I've been eating, but I didn't expect to lose 2 of the 2.5 kilos in the space of a week. So that's a pleasant surprise. Moving forward, starting the B.O.D program, and therefore my meals and exercise is all going to change up this month, and I'll talk about all of that in just a minute. What's coming up moving forward? I have signed up to Body of Dance, which goes for the entire month of June. That said, I am running a week behind because I was away, and then I actually injured myself at one of my drama courses. I'm not entirely sure how I've done it, but my left big toe is quite swollen and colours that it really shouldn't be. It clearly happened at some point when I was murdering my beloved Desdemona in a Othello scene. But yeah, I'm not sure what happened. It just hurt when I sat back down. So I've clearly pulled or torn or bruised something in the epic struggle that was. I will be starting this on Monday, so I will be a week behind. There is a bit of leeway towards the end of the month, so I'm hoping I can actually do any catch up that I need to then, but I will be following the program as closely as I can. So look forward to videos on that. I mean, gyrating around my living room like an idiot. I do plan on recording this. Obviously I can't share everything because there are copyright issues, but I will be sharing photos of food. I will be sharing some parts of dance routines, which I will do silly o'clock in the morning. Good times. Now, what I'm going to try to do right now, just for funsies, my darling husband did buy me a microphone for my birthday for this vlogging stuff. It says it's recommended for home recording and live streaming. So look, we're unboxing a microphone. Whoever thought this would happen? I have distractions here, I think. No, I'm not sure what difference this is going to make, but we're going to find out together because I'm intrigued on hopefully hearing a difference. Okay, so that's clearly the microphone, and then it comes on a wee stand. It has a tripod. Didn't think of this before I started. So I've got my wee little tripod for it to stand up on. How cute is that? I am excited. I'm excited. It's supposed to cancel out ambient noise, so all the, I suppose, roomy, echoey noise that we get around the place. There it is. It has a mute, it has a talk, volume. I'm not. This is what it looks like. It's a little guy. USB bit now. No, we're back. Yeah. And because we've gotten so high in. So I'm gonna guess that this should potentially sit towards me since it has stuff. And this being a USB thingy should just. We have a green light. I'm not sure if this is making any difference here now though. So this is what it looks like all set up. Little merman. Little guy. This is it from me for another week. I hope this microphone is actually making a bit of a difference. And can you hear the chair? I would assume you could. I don't know. Well, we'll test that theory over the course of the next few weeks. If you like what you've seen, hit the subscribe button. Of course, also follow me on Twitter and on Instagram, particularly since I will be doing the B.O.D program this month. I'll be throwing bits and pieces up onto both platforms, a link to which is also in the description below if you're interested in having a look into it yourself. Following this video, there will also be the highlights reel from City2South up in Brisbane. So that is a little bit of fun that I had putting together this weekend. And I think that's it. So until next time, be healthy and be good to each other. Bye.
What did you think?
We're at the beginnings of City2South. Say hi.
Hi. Hello. Thank you so much, Bob.
Lots of people. Not as big as City2South. That's pretty obvious. I'm vlogging. Shut up. You're just jealous. just jealous.
Go park run.
What am I saying? We're at the beginning, 14 Ks. Hopefully we all make it to the other end. I'll see you there. Bye.
I've been looking for a way out, running around with my head down, my pride in the ground. They told me I was only burden bound. Now I walk the line on the higher ground, my pride in the clouds. While they keep running in circles. Running around with my head down, my pride in the ground. They told me I was only burden bound. Now I walk the line on the higher ground, my pride in the clouds. While they keep running in circles. While they keep running in circles.
No, by 12 I thought it was.
Did they slow the music down because we're walking?
Oh. it started in yellow. Yeah, but some roads closed earlier.
This is band 3. Where was band 1? Were they at the start or something?
To get the bug pups in. Yeah, you're right.
Some of the band.
I've been looking for a way out, running around with my head down, my pride in the ground. They told me I was only burden bound. Now I walk the line on the higher ground, my pride in the clouds, while they keep running in circles.
So we finished 14 Ks in Brisbane. I'm very puffy. We got lots of free stuff. More free stuff than you get at City2South, I have to say. To be comparative. But we made it. It's lovely, balmy, 23 degrees. And we can go off and enjoy the rest of our day. Bye.